A Sunday afternoon with the NBA. It's a battle of the bigs. Two fantastic centers, Clark, in this matchup tonight. Some throwback basketball.
Well, you know, there was a time, Kevin, when centers dominated the league. And as you said, tonight we're going to throw it back to those days.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the three, the small forward. Now Booker, after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Here's Bridges. Feeds it to Paul. Clock is at 3. Bridges misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
McDaniels passes to Russell. Down low. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Russell.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Edwards against Booker. There's the lob to Towns. That one misses. Now the Suns take it the other way. Booker the pass to Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball. And Devin understands that. Has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now, here is Russell. The kick out to Towns. Outside Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher.
Yeah, near the hoop, he's an absolute monster.
And here are the Suns now, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. No good from Booker. The drive by Russell. He gets that one.
Oh, I tell you what, such a smooth, tight handle. I mean, especially for a guy with a 6'5" frame and 6'9" wingspan.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Passes it to Paul. To the middle. It's stolen by Gobert. It's tipped. McDaniels with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. And the pass to Edwards. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Devin Booker.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Ball against Russell. Pass to Towns. 1:51 left in the first. Here's Gobert. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
And here's Russell after Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep. And it's Russell missing. To the paint.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and it'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
You know, maybe he's not the fastest guy on the court, but quickness is more important than pure speed in basketball. Russell's handle and scoring instincts, though, are borderline elite.
Now here's Booker. Pass to Paul. He feeds it to Ayton. Paul passes to Ayton. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's Russell with the drive. Here's Gobert. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. And Booker puts up a deep three. Johnson, that's for two. It's stolen by Edwards. And here we go. Towns heading to the hoop. And here they go. Edwards inside. Defended by Bridges. Edwards, that's good.
A composed and cool effort from Edwards inside. Not rushing himself or forcing a bad shot. Taking what's available.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 3. And
fans, please give a big round of applause for your son's youth dance team.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Hey guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Here's Ayton. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Here's Edwards. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
In the corner, it's Bridges. Booker against Edwards. Passes it to Paul. Now Ayton. 6 to shoot. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Booker with no one around. Phoenix no good that time either. Minnesota leading by 4 and stolen by Booker. Over to the left wing. Suns moving the ball around. The pass to Paul. That's tipped and stolen by Russell. And here comes the break. There's the lob to Towns. It's stolen by Johnson. One-on-one here. Ayton wide open. No good with the triple. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Booker. And Edwards with the stuff.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Johnson outside. Ayton in the corner. Paul kicks to Johnson. Russell against Paul. And here's Booker from the arc. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And you hear the term point forward. Then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
To the inside. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Pass first mindset of Paul. When you leave somebody open on his squad, he's going to make you pay for it.
1:43 left in the first half of basketball. Bridges with the steal. Paul with the ball. Picked up by Edwards.
That's an example of Chris Paul reading the floor and being aggressive. The defense can't react quick enough, and he gets a trip to the line.
The Suns shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge. and speaks to just how far this team has come.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Ayton a screen on Edwards. Oh, Ayton in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And the impressive reach.
Paul with the steal. Towns with the steal. Russell against Paul. Goes back up. Here's Gobert. Back to Towns. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. Here's Paul. Dishes to Ayton. Gobert with the block. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Out to Russell. To the middle. Here's Towns. A shot off that time. Some solid defense from Ayton. Johnson up top. Back to Bridges. Booker outside. On deep. No good on the shot. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly
even. 21. The Timberwolves 20.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steal.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
On the court for Minnesota, Torian Prince is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Reed. And it's Noel in at the shooting guard. Now here's Payne. He's guarded closely. 4 on the clock. Here's Crowder. That shot, no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Pass to Reed. It's intercepted. Fast break, here come the Suns. Shamet the pass to Crowder. The rebound by Anderson. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Noel, and he dunks it down. Guys, we're not through 3/4 of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Here's Payne, out to Lee, pass to Shamet. Now here's Payne. He's covered closely. The pass to Landale. Just 3 to shoot. Back to Payne, 18 feet out. Phoenix, no good that time either. The Timberwolves shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. Throws it up high. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. On the free throw, no good.
The line for your Suns, Landry Shamet. Shooting one.
For Phoenix, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Payne looking around. Here's Landale. 2 free throws. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
Can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
Times You know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
He hits both from the stripe.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
McLaughlin, no good. The Suns leading. Payne finds Shemp. Crowder. And Crowder brings it in.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And here's Anderson from the arc. Here's McLaughlin. An easy 2 points on the layup. McLaughlin's got his first points in this one.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Crowder sets a screen for Payne. And Crowder brings it in.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Anderson outside. Three-pointer. Plays it up and banks it in.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They lead by 1. Ball stolen. Oh, and here comes Anderson all alone. Pass to Noel. Here's Reed. Timberwolves passing it around. Pass to McLaughlin. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clear.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Kyle Anderson. McDaniels, he's checked in for Taurean Prince. And it's Edwards in for Noel. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Here's McLaughlin. Payne covering. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. It's stolen by Edwards. Gobert down low. Puts it up. Another shot. Phoenix grabs the miss. 50 seconds left in the third. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's McDaniels, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Jay Crowder. It's his first trip to the line.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
And guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
D'Angelo Russell's checked in for the Timberwolves.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Russell. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Tremendous balance by Russell. Takes on contact, finishes the play. We'll see if he can get the and-one at the line.
Here's Paul. Kicks to Booker. From deep. That one doesn't go. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Suns.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns youth.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
Served him up. Hasty room service dime right there, boy.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. And it's Ayton in at the center position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Ayton, the pass to Booker. Goes up with a stripe. A putback. And it's McDaniels with the rebound. The Timberwolves trade. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And you can't ignore how often they've been able to get to the free throw line, getting a lot of points from the charity stripe.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Another miss by Minnesota.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
And Booker kicks to Paul. Johnson, the pass to Paul. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time.
That's a good decision right there to get Paul the ball. Made it look easy on that catch and shoot.
This is it to Edwards. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. There's the pass to McDaniels.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
And the Timberwolves call time.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. And he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
All right, thank you, David. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And Ayton stays with it. And the Suns lead by 5.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's special.
Russell from long range. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Booker. Towns kicks to Russell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. What a terrific move that was.
Boy, you look at Russell repeatedly making plays around the rim. His imagination and creativity allow him to do so.
Paul passes to Booker. Launches it. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to McDaniels. Launches a 3. Drills the three-pointer. McDaniels got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Pass to Paul. To Booker. Looking to end its cold spell.
The pressure is on, but Booker can handle it. He just has to trust himself.
First free throw is good, and that gives them the lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 2-point ball game.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Russell against Paul. Passes to Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
Russell left side. And it's Edwards, top of the key. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. Good D by Booker.
Second second team foul.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
Edwards against Booker. Towns for three. It's good. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And Booker kicks to Bridges. Ball outside. Booker outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a two-point ball game.
Now, that's how you capitalize at the line. As long as they play good defense, I think they should have this win locked up.
Here's Russell, and it's Ayton with the rebound. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Kicks it out to Booker. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. That was a fun night of basketball.
And here were the Memphis Grizzlies, focused on the task at hand as they came into the arena earlier. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Moran and Bade in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position. Hey, a real treat in store for us tonight, folks. We get to see two teams with some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
Gobert, no good. Memphis with the ball. Outside Bane. Outside Morant. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back from outside the arc. First shot won't go. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Bane. Good on the shot.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
And it's Moran off the drive. And then Morant with the dunk.
And just a crafty move to get free for the dunk.
Yeah, he's not just trying to score. He's trying to embarrass someone.
What I like about the Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, they took a step forward last season. Finishing their highest conference finish since 2004, made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
Brooks with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Moran against Edwards. Outside Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive, no question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
And looking at the progress Minnesota has made, many think the best is yet to come, Doris.
Well, they've made smart draft acquisitions, beginning with young Mr. Anthony Edwards, a big-time talent. And obviously, you've got to grow that young talent. That's exactly how you build a bright future for your team.
Now here's Moran. He has 6. Brooks from outside hits the trifecta.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Outside Russell. Beyond the arc. Here's Towns. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
The quick feet of Morant. He's so dangerous when he's cutting to the rim.
Russell against Morant. Right side Edwards. Russell finds Towns. Back to Russell. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Bane. Morant, the pass to Brooks. And he jams it home with authority.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
When you're trying to stop a guy like this, you have to match his intensity level.
Edwards against Morant. Jackson with a screen on Edwards. Morant, the pass to Bane. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And it's Morant off the drive. Jackson for 3. Russell with the rebound. The Timberwolves trail. And he's going for the oop here. And Edwards slams it in.
Anthony Edwards showing you, yes, I am a vertical threat at the rim. Well, you consider D'Angelo Russell and the fact that he's been a part of multiple organizations. Obviously, he has been a frequent trade piece. The one question is, can he stick with one franchise and establish some success?
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
And Morant drops them both. Well, his trade activity says something about how desirable Russell is as a player.
I think he's a guy any team could want on their roster because of his scoring capabilities. Very capable of huge nights in the NBA, but the other aspect that's so important, his ability as a setup guy.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Now here's Morant. He's got 10. Outside Bane. Back to Morant. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Morant's got 12 points.
And early on, they've been on a tear, just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Jackson the screen. Morant no good. It's Edwards on the wing, pounded by Morant. The offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. In deep, Edwards drops it in. Give him 8.
You see the kind of power that Anthony Edwards can play with. This guy, the board, the finish, yes, sir.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. He made up. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
And this is why coaches say be aggressive. As long as you're playing smart, good things tend to happen, even if you're on the road.
So, on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. Morant against Russell. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Russell against Morant. Pass to Bane from behind the arc. Out of bounds. It'll be Timberwolves ball. So it's Minnesota now. They trail by 3. Russell against Morant. Oh, the swat by Adams.
Boy, this guy is such a defensive stalwart. Steven Adams' size and timing. Send it back, Steven.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Here's Edwards. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense, Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
In 2022, we saw a lot of teams playing a slightly slower game, Doris, compared to previous seasons.
I think, Brian, what's interesting about the NBA is it's a game that is in a constant state of evolution. You had the three-point revolution. You had a stretch of time where teams would not hit the offensive glass. That has now come back a little bit. Unequivocally, defense is improving drastically, and so you've got to find a way to score it.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. Here's Morant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Love the attacking mindset of Morant. Gets him to the line.
And Morant drops them both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
And Edwards puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis leading.
Hey, who's watching now?
Now Bane. Brooks outside. Right wing. Morant with it. He's got 14. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Jackson. The 3 ball. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. Pass to Towns. Banked it in off the glass.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be. What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
Good. Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
2 minutes remaining in the half.
Outside Russell.
2 minutes.
Pass to Towns. Inside. Here's Gobert. Oh, the swat by Adams. Right side Bain. Jackson finds Adams. Out to the wing. And here's Morant. 16 points for him. Well, what stood out the most at Edwards? And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was
The previous play is under review.
in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And the first one at the line is good.
Give it up for your first Avenue.
And Morant drops them both. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Outside Russell. Edwards, a pass to Towns. The kick out to Edwards. Over Bain. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Russell against Morant. On the wing, Bain. Outside for Morant. Gets the 3 to fall. Morant's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
McDaniels with it. Check by Brooks. Pass to Towns. Shot to stop the run, and he lays it in.
Well, we know how capable and consistent Karl Anthony Towns can be when he gets this kind of inside position.
Morant against Russell. Shot's good by Morant. Morant's got 23.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this is simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Prince. Green covering. Prince can't hit. Outside Jones. Pass to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
And
With the score, your Minnesota Timberwolves 20, the Grizzlies 32.
as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Nas Reed out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Taurean Prince. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. And it's Noel in at the 2 guard. So that's the Timberwolves 5. On the wing, Jones. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at them.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
To the inside. A slam dunk by Reed.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied.
After just 1 year in college, Naz Reid declared for the 2019 NBA draft, where he was not selected, guys.
Outside Jones. Kicks it out to Clark. 3 on the clock. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Well, the Timberwolves shooting 52% from the floor so far. Pass to McLaughlin. And stolen by Jones. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. And that one's good. Jones has got 5. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. And Doris, you got to give credit for how hard Reed worked.
Listen, the devastation of going undrafted can make some players hang it up or give up their NBA dreams and go overseas. What you love about Naz Reid is he got back in the lab, he went to work, and consider this, back-to-back seasons where he plays in 70 games and is a part-time starter. That, to me, is successful perseverance.
And it's Green off the drive. Fires for 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
Here's McLaughlin. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Brandon Clark.
No debate there. He got hammered.
He hits the second from the line. Memphis has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Jones up top. 5 points in the game. Pass to Conchar. Williams on the wing. This one for 3. Reed with the rebound. Here's Prince. Goes back up. Here's Noel. Here's McLaughlin. Sends it home from three-point land. McLaughlin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Jones finds Williams. Here's Conchar. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Conchar's gotten his second bucket.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Pass to Prince. Second chance effort. Wide open look. Count it. Prince has got his first bucket in this one.
It's a real skill to be able to move without the basketball. Taurean Prince just looking for windows to score, and he does.
The kick out to Williams. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Outside, Anderson. Pass to Noel. To the middle. And stolen by Clark. Outside, Green. Down low. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. Here's Conchar, guarded by Edwards. Russell against Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From downtown. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Clark against Gobert. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. And Minnesota the other way with it now. It's Edwards on the wing. He's got 10. Off target there with a little leaner.
When you're that open, do you really need to go with the leaner?
Here's Conchar. They get the rebound. Clark off with the layup.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Towns for three. And that's not gonna go. And so it's Memphis liking their chances. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for Memphis. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. Throws it up high. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Minnesota has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Moran against Russell. Pass to Gobert. Oh, the swat by Adams. Now here's Jackson. Outside Bain. Outside for Brooks. And here's Morant from deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Edwards. 4-3. Pass to Towns. Here's the three. Ja Morant grabs a miss. Now Adams leaps for it, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
Yeah, he loses concentration just for a moment. Might be getting a little complacent sitting on this lead.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Towns for three. Here's Gobert. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact, and he'll head to the line.
Well, if you're on the defensive end, you can't fall for Rudy Gobert's tricks. This guy is very crafty at using that up fake.
He's off on the second.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Outside Russell. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Moran against Russell. Now here's Moran. Oh, hey, how about that?
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
Here's Russell, and he converts the layup.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Moran against Russell. Morant, the pass to Bain. Outside for Brooks. Just 5 on the clock. From deep, Morant. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Good work defensively by Brooks. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And here's Edwards outside. And Morant clears the board. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter.
2 minutes.
On the wing, Brooks. Jackson outside. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
You know, anticipation is a huge part of defense, and he played it perfectly right there.
Looking to end this cold spell. And Edwards slams it in.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Russell against Moran. Here's Bain. Good. And the setup by Moran.
Assist goes.
Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game. while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
The officials were right on top of that one.
All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Bane. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Grizzlies.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And what a huge performance it was for Ja Morant.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Bane with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Bane, the pass to Morant. And they get it back. Pass to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Minnesota foul. Anthony Edwards. First personal foul. Second team.
First free throw is good.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Desmond Bane.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. And they go to the intentional foul.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
He misses the free throw.
What I love about Steven Adams is he approaches the game with a level of physicality that sets a tone for his team. Outstanding defensively and growing offensively.
And let us know you want one.
Russell with the ball. Plenty of room around him, and it's good.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. Boy, a nice win on the road.
Each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, they're one single unit. Al Paul. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Connects from three-point range. Always fun to be on the call for one of these games, Brent. Conference rivals going at it. So much emotion. Teams that are very familiar with each other.
I love it, Kevin, and I'm so happy to be here with you for this one. This is going to be awesome. You don't get a lot of games like this, so hyped, where the crowd is really into it. So let's move up a little bit and sit on the edge of our seat, should we?
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Morant with the steal. Bain passes to Morant. First quarter, just over a minute played. On the wing, Jackson. 5 to shoot. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off his shot. 24-second violation. Something you noticed about these Suns last year was their offensive talents, Brent. It could be seen from top to bottom.
Man, they got plenty of great shooters on the floor. Obviously, one of the great distributors of all time in Chris Paul. With these guys scoring in a variety of ways, really tough to defend from inside, outside, and the deadly mid-range of your leader.
Now, here's Johnson. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, he passes to the wide-open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Ball against Morant. Boom, he jams it straight down.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Paul, right side. Johnson in the corner. For 3, Booker. It's rebounded by Memphis. Bain with it. Chris Paul covering. The 3 from Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And how about the assertiveness from Morant, wasting no time firing. Love his approach.
Booker outside. Bridges against Brooks. Stolen by Jackson. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Brooks has got the ball. Outside for Jackson. Brooks, left side.
2 minutes remaining in the play.
Morant scanning the floor. And then Morant slams it in.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Booker dishes to Paul. On the wing, Johnson. To stop the run. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. .130 left to play in the first quarter. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball is called on the floor.
.110 left here in the first quarter. The drive by Booker. Kicks it out to Johnson. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. It goes on Dylan Brooks. That one misses.
At the line for 3.
And he nails the third. And And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first. And Morant throws it down.
Oh, the big finish by Morant. Some of his most spectacular plays happen well above the rim.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Bridges. The feed to Ayton. Stolen by Brooks. Tries to save it. Ayton finds Booker. Back to Ayton. Booker at the elbow. In the corner, it's Bridges. The tray. And again, it's the Suns missing. Morant with a wide open look. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
So at the end of one. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. And it's Ayton in at the center, locking down the middle. Booker outside. Ayton up top. Ball outside. Shot clock at 6. The Suns need to get a shot off.
Blocking foul call on Cameron Johnson. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Morant. He's got 12. Fires from deep. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And no question, Morant has the range. Now he's working on the consistency, but the shot looks good.
And here's Booker from the arc. No good on that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Here's Bane. The shot comes out. Good D by Booker. Suns trail by 7. Johnson outside. Down low. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Yeah, Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Ball against Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And relentless in his attack, Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
The drive by Paul. And here's Booker from the arc. And Desmond Bane pulls it down.
Man, Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, he's been top 10 in field goal attempts. So he knows how, when, and where to get that ball up.
Jackson kicks to Bane. Morant against Ayton. 4 on the shot clock. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And how about the hands on Jackson? Makes a good target on that frame and then able to finish off the alley-oop.
Booker outside. There's the 3. Tips it. And Paul stays with it. Paul's got his first points of the game.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Morant passes to Jackson. And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. From deep three-point range, and again it's Memphis with the three.
Hard to guard that. Morant really testing the limitations of his shooting there. But hey, he nailed it.
Johnson outside. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Morant. Gets number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
Bridges passes to Ayton. Back to Bridges. On the wing, Booker. No points in the game yet for him.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Brooks kicks to Morant. And a miss there on the triple. Suns trail by 12. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
A nice shot by Booker.
He's been a little more selective in shooting threes, has Devin Booker, but man, when he makes one, sometimes he'll open up a can of them.
Here's Morant.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
Most players would give anything for that kind of verdict.
But he's not giving it away. He wants to keep it all for himself.
Maybe we should call the maintenance crew. He's trying to tear the rim off.
In the corner, it's Bain. Over Booker. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so
Your Grizzlies, 28. The Suns, 17.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Williams is out there with Green. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then it's Jones. And it's Conchar in at the two-guard spot. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Sharch passes to Landale. From deep, it's Clark with the rebound. Memphis leading by 11. Shamet with the steal. Outside, Crowder takes the three. A three-pointer is right on target. Crowder's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Phoenix. Jones up top. On the wing, Williams. Outside, Green. Here's Conchar, covered by Lee. Shot clock at 5. The shot. Conchar, good. And the Grizzlies lead by 10. Brent, do you think shooting has improved over the years, or are there just more good shooters on the floor?
Well, Kevin, if you had a bubble, I'd be bursting it right now, because if you look back over the last 10 years, maybe go 20 years, shooting has not changed. Percentages have not changed, both from two-point land, three-point land, free throw line. It's not that there are more good shooters in the league. There's just more surprises as to who it is you see taking the shots.
Jones drives in. Williams in the post. Charge is there. The kick out to Williams. Back to Jones. Sent away. Suns trail by 8. And here is Shamet. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And the wide open shot from Crowder. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Outside, Green. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
You'll see it very much, but Green creating some space for himself to finish that one off.
Shamet with it. Pass to Landale. It's rebounded by Memphis.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
First team foul.
First free throw is good.
John Conchar. 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Lee outside. Here's Shamet. Some solid defense from Clark.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Suns trail by 10. There's a minute 34 left to play here in the third. Here's Landale. That shot is off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Conchar. He kicks it to Green. Over to the wing. Here's Conchar, covered by Lee. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Jones has got the lead up to 13 now for the Grizzlies.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Bounce pass from Shamet. They need this. And Crowder gets it to go on the assist by Sharks. 7 points for Jay Crowder.
The advantage Crowder has inside is just how strong and physical he'll play.
Jones drives in. The kick out to Williams. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Inside. Conchar can't get it to go.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
And there's the call on Dario Saric. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
There's 10 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
Well, Steven Adams has more skills than just being a screen setter out there, showing them off there.
Now here's Booker. Good if it goes. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game.
Please give a big round of applause.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Setting the floor for the Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. And it's Ayton in its center. Johnson for 3. And the Suns get it back. And Booker puts up a deep 3. An absolute bomb from 3-point range.
Great shooting from Booker. He keeps getting better. That time from way outside.
Now Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Oh, yeah, his teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle.
And the Grizzlies leading by 11. play just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Jackson finds Morant. Back to Jackson. Out to Morant. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. And a deep three from Booker. Another three for Phoenix.
Booker, a fantastic shooter when he's got his feet underneath him. He's one of the best in the league.
And finished off by Morant.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Booker looking around. Pass to Paul. Johnson wide open. He fires. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Deflects the pass. Right side Jackson. Bridges against Brooks. Back to Jackson. And he banks in the lane. And the Grizzlies lead by 12.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Booker against Payne. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Brooks kicks to Morant. Adams trying to free himself up. Off the left rim and out.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up.
Oh, he got it!
Are you kidding me, Kevin? From there?
How in the world did that go in?
Did he even see the basket?
I don't know.
I love that.
Oh, man.
Morant passes to Jackson. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
A nice shot by Booker.
Well, anytime that somebody scores, Devin Booker's the first option. He comes back and drills that one.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Morant kicks to Jackson. And here's Morant. There's the triple. Johnson with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Johnson with a screen on Bain. Booker with a deep three. And he gets it back. Johnson finds Ayton. Booker with it. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Adams. The Grizzlies on offense. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. From deep. And it's Morant missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Booker, no good. And so it's Memphis with it. They have a 9-point lead. There's Morant. So it's Memphis picking up the win. Some good moments throughout this one.
And these two teams really get it done on the offensive end. Grant, how much of that is the system?
Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Russell. Here's Edwards. Stolen by Booker. Here we go. Paul passes to Johnson. Now Bridges. Outside Booker. Puts up a three. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I mean, come on. A 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Towns. Back to Russell. Oh, sweet move. Here's Towns. Russell finds Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
I'll tell you what, that cat was strong and physical. Woo, I'm not sure how you can effectively stop Towns around the basket.
Outside for Booker. And it's Booker again missing.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Gobert with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It goes on Chris Paul.
And the stifle tower makes his presence felt on the offensive end. He's really developed an array of moves on the interior. And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with two 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Bridges passes to Ayton. The kick out to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Booker. The Suns need to get off a shot. Here's Paul. And the Suns miss again.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
And stolen by Edwards. Towns down low. Covered by Johnson.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Now here's Paul. Out to Bridges. Three-pointer. Back to Booker. Pass to Bridges. Clock at 6. Paul passes to Ayton. Stolen by Booker. To the paint. Stolen by Russell. Edwards against Booker. Okay, knockout. Wow. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. They recover it. Here's Bridges. He takes it in. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Nice pass. Such a unique talent on both ends. That time Booker showing us his vision.
Paul against Russell. And here's Edwards outside. Doesn't go for him. And Phoenix the other way now. Booker fires from way outside. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star. And then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Prince is checked in. The shot by Russell, no good. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Bridges passes to Booker. Driving in, and Booker with the jam.
I like how sudden Booker can be on the drive. Charging into a gap before the defense sees it's there.
Out to the right wing. Back to Russell. Pass to Edwards. Towns with the ball. Towns double team. And Ayton pulls it down.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Bridges passes to Paul. Here's Booker. Wide open. Again, the Suns good for two.
Throw out those analytics. When Booker is taking a 15, 20-footer, that's a great look for him and his squad.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Towns. Edwards against Booker. Edwards, the pass to Towns. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? And he lobs it up. And Ayton with the stuff.
Excellent timing by Ayton on the alley-oop pass. He's perfectly positioned to throw it down.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Suns on top. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves.
Give the defender credit, willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, BA.
Defense disorganized, defense pays.
Fans, your first Avenue breaker.
The Timberwolves trail.
The Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. Tries again. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Outside for Russell. Pass to Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Back to Gobert. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now here's Johnson. Ayton, no good. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And he's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Gotta be careful how you guard Ayton. He's so creative at finding ways to draw fouls. And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
Here's Edwards. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Paul with it. Towns covering. Here's Bridges. The kick out to Johnson. Back to Bridges. Booker, the pass to Bridges. There's the triple. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. And stolen by Paul. Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Edwards. Towns with the ball. Picked by Gobert. Oh, there's the alley. Hammers the lob through.
And maybe one of the best at the alley-oop. Gobert is great at reading the D and getting eye contact with the passer and finish.
Johnson passes to Booker. Jacks up a three. Hey, he's looking good so far. 4 for 8 from the field.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Russell against Paul. The shot by Russell, no good.
He just can't resist the urge to try and do something special, and it cost them 2 points.
And pick and rolls never more prevalent in the league than they are right now. And there's always someone the defense has to leave open in those scenarios, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it's amazing. It's such a simple play, but it's so difficult to defend, especially with the shooting that we now see in the NBA and the great spacing on the floor. It's a play, as you said, every team uses and executes well in their offensive attack.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Out to Bridges. Puts one up from 19. Ayton passes to Booker. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Russell against Paul. Stolen by Bridges. Here's Booker. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
He has no deficiencies. He has no flaws in his offensive game. Booker, he's capable of dropping 30 on any given night against any given player.
McDaniels finds Russell. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Suns leading. Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. The kick out to Johnson. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah, so talented. There's very little Russell can't do. It's just about the consistency, but the talent is all there. If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how it plays out.
Here's Towns. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close.
With the score, your Minnesota Timberwolves, 19. The Suns, 24.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in the game. That's been a fairly even one. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
Kicking off the second half, here's Monty Williams 5. They've got Landry Shamet. Dario Saric is out there with Jay Crowder. Then there's Damian Lee, and it's Landale in at the center position. Pass to Shamet. Here's Landale. 6 to shoot. Here's Lee. There's the steal.
Blocking foul on Dario Saric. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Brents, covered by Crowder. Outside Anderson. This for the tie. Oh my, came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Second team foul.
Second chance shot. Here's Landale. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Suns lead by 5.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
And he gets the bucket.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Well, the Suns shooting efficiently, 50% so far.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
Here's Lee, out to the right wing, just 4 to shoot. Here's Shamet on the take, no good there. And Minnesota the other way with it now. High post Reed. And rejected. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Pass to Lee. Here's Landale. That's tipped. Here's Prince. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Now Anderson. Inside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. And the basket by Lee. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
A classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Here's Shamet. Another shot. Pass to Lee, to the left side wing, to the inside. Landale, soft touch off the glass. And the Suns lead by 5.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Here's Noel. 1:44 left in the third. Can't hit from in close. Here's Crowder. To the middle. Here's Landale. And he lays it up and in. And it's a 7-point Phoenix lead.
Such confidence as a passer. Hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Minnesota calls time here. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh. Keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Booker against Edwards. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
The length of Gobert is a problem for any defense. And of course, he uses it so well to draw contact while shooting.
The first one falls. That one misses. The Suns have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Bridges. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
NBA, it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted. And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Outside Paul. Pass to Johnson. Stolen by Russell. Here's Edwards. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 7 rebounds in the game. 3-pointer, Bridges. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Russell against Booker. Towns with the ball. He's got 6. Over to the left wing. 5 to shoot. Gobert passes to Towns. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Yeah, Ayton has all the physical gifts of a great shot blocker. Size, length, and agility.
Booker fires from way outside. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Phoenix up by a healthy. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The backcourt is Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Paul against Edwards. Out to Bridges. The 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
And this is what Paul is known for. He is a shrewd distributor with a pass-first mentality.
Russell. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Outside Booker. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from 3, and he's pretty good from there.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Paul drives in. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Towns passes to Edwards. And that one drops.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Out to Bridges. Back to Paul. Outside Booker. It's not going to go for him. McDaniels with some nice D. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, VA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix.
Phoenix timeout.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Monty Williams was saying to his team. He implored his team to fight until the end. He said, quote, "We might be up now, but we can't give the ball away. Don't let your guard down until the clock hits 0. Back to you."
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Bridges passes to Paul. Pass to Johnson. Out to Bridges. Outside Paul. Clock at 4. Booker finds Bridges. Shot from the top of the key. Booker missing again.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Edwards against Booker.
That's the definition of clutch. Hitting the big-time shot on a bigger opponent.
He's got to take that shot no matter who's on him. He wants the ball in these situations.
Paul with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Booker for 3. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time.
Instantaneous offense. Booker gets the hot pass and quickly has that shot in the air.
The kick out to Edwards. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Gobert passes to Russell. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Inside the paint, Russell stays so nimble, helping them get such a high percentage look.
Paul against Russell. Outside Johnson. Pass to Bridges. Outside Paul. Here's Booker. And stolen by Edwards. And he lobs it up top. And it's powered home by Towns.
And in the big moments, Towns ups the ante, which allows him to knock down the important shots.
All right, everybody. Time to get on your feet and make some noise.
1:16 left in the fourth quarter. Rebound Minnesota. It's Edwards on the wing. To shot that time, not on target. Excellent D there from Booker. Down low, Bridges. Pass to Aiden. Picked it. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That'll be a second foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Phoenix has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Ball against Russell. Out to Bridges. Here's Booker. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker.
That was okay, let's say that was an odd play. You don't see misconnections like that too often.
Russell against Paul. Pass to Edwards. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. They're just trying to hold on to this lead, Grant.
And right now, you just can't afford to be careless.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Paul with the bucket.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And you know what? We'll give them some credit for battling today, but this one is just about over.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Anthony Edwards. First personal foul. Second team foul.
He gets the first, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Devin Booker.
And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 9-point game here.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
And Minnesota calls time here. All right, guys, what's your take?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
So it's Phoenix picking up the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the 1 spot. Now here's Morant. After D'Angelo Russell's miss, Morant passes to Brooks. No good from outside. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Edwards dishes to Russell. Here's McDaniels. Tries again, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. About a minute played so far here in the first. Russell against Morant. Clock at 6. Here's Bain. Uses both hands to slam it down.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Russell kicks to Edwards. Tries to the ball.
Did you see that?
Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
It's Morant with the drive. Payne for 3. To the wing on the left. Morant with it. Now defended by Gobert.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. John Morant's a reliable finisher.
Pass to Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. Drops in the tray. Edwards got 5 points so far.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep. And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Now here's Morant. And he goes right over D'Angelo Russell and slams it down.
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Russell with a wide open look. And again, Minnesota with the triple. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team. And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo! Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Adams finds Bain. Outside Jackson. Back to Bain. Jackson passes to Bain. Morant with it. He's picked up by Russell. From the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the first. Here's Bain. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul. It's stolen by Adams.
Great D there. Just quick hands on that one.
Jackson against Edwards. Towns with the steal. Edwards dishes to Towns. Right side, Edwards. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Free throw good, Edwards. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 46 seconds left in the first quarter. And here's Morant. He has 6. Outside, Bain. Good, and a nice assist for Morant. Bain's got 5.
Beautiful mechanics from Desmond Bain. Doesn't need much time to get his shot off.
Here's Russell. Here's Gobert. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Now Morant. Driving to the basket. And then Morant slams it in.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. The kick out to Towns. Here's Gobert. And Adams sends it back.
That's the length of Adams, but also the good instincts defensively.
Edwards against Morant. Brooks the pass to Morant. 5 on the clock and stolen by Russell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Here is Russell. Outside, Towns. The pass to Edwards. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Towns with the steal. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Morant gets to Adams. Bain looking around. Passes it to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
Outside, Russell. Here's Edwards. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Edwards got 9. We know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
McDaniels kicks to Edwards. Uncovered. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Edwards got 4 points in the quarter.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Morant reaches to Adams. Misses from close range.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And Morant throws it down.
Okay, check out the handles of Ja Morant. Wow, what a crafty player.
Pass to Edwards. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
He doesn't get the second one.
He is definitely disappointed. He couldn't put his team up in front, but at least he knotted this one up.
Grizzlies have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Moran kicks to Brooks. Morant scanning the floor. And Morant throws it down.
What a night for John Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Outside, Russell. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Edwards, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And talented in so many ways, Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And he sinks the second. 52 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Morant. 12 points for him. On the wing, Jackson. Up again. Morant's on the follow. Morant's got the lead up to 3 now for the Grizzlies.
He has elite athleticism, makes John Morant a threat on the glass, and you know he can finish.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now here's Morant. He's got 14. 6 to shoot. Jackson passes to Morant, and Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. And a close game so far in the first
2. The Timberwolves, 22. Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Unlucky.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. We've got Naz Reid. Anderson is out there with Taurean Prince. And it's McLaughlin in at the 1. The feed to Prince. Here's Noel. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Noel's got the first bucket of the third here for the Timberwolves. Right side, Jones. Pass to Conchar. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Here's McLaughlin. And the 3 off target. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Jones dishes to Williams.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And there's the pass to Reid. Green with the ball. Guarded now by Prince. Williams passes to Conchar. Now the dish to Jones. It's good from long range. Jones has got his first 3 points of the game.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Anderson against Williams. Here's Reid. The kick out to Anderson. And there's the drive. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Slow-mo, even on the drive. Anderson has a tricky old-school game.
And he's good on the second. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Outside, Jones They kick it out to Green. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
A tremendous floor spacer. Danny Green has that sniper's mentality.
Passes it to McLaughlin. Banked in off the glass.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Now here's Jones. He's tightly guarded. Williams kicks to Green. Back to Williams. They kick it out to Green. On the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Williams can't get it to go. It's Anderson with the drive. Pass to McLaughlin. To the paint. Here's Reed. Anderson outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Conchar pulls it in. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Outside, Jones. He kicks it to Green. Back to Jones for the three. Can't hit that one. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. McLaughlin, the pass to Anderson. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Trying to become a better scorer on all 3 levels. This time, Anderson attacking the interior.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. Here's Conchar. Edwards defending. Conchar, the pass to Williams. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Williams has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Russell kicks to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
And that's just too easy for Towns. You allow him to get that deep in the paint, and he's going to punish you.
Jones with it. Pass to Conchar. Russell against Jones. Back to Williams. He feeds it to Jones. Williams gets the bucket. Williams has got 6 points in the quarter.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Russell against Jones. And it's Russell missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
The third quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies lead by 4. And fourth. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Timberwolves trail by 4. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup of the game for Memphis. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
For me, consistent penetration the entire game, and that's given them a lot of options.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Brooks finds Morant. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
The creativity from Morant, always inventing new ways to score.
Right side, Russell. Towns for 3. Morant with the steal. Fast break, Memphis. Stolen by McDaniels. Here's Russell into the lane, and the slam dunk by Russell.
And, you know, we talk about feel and reading the situation. Russell gets an opening there and does not flinch.
Russell against Morant. Jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Here's Edwards. The dish to Towns. Back to Edwards. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
The long arms, the positioning. Towns is excellent at knowing how to gobble up those second chance opportunities.
Morant against Russell. And Morant gets it to go. Morant's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Okay, David, thanks.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
And here's Morant. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Towns wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist in this one. Morant against Russell. And then Morant slams it in.
Calling for the ball in crucial moments. Morant steps up when it matters most.
Morant against Russell. He dishes it to Towns. Outside Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here's Morant. And foul on the coach's challenge. He has been issued. Games like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. You're double checking, and the game continues on.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
The confidence Morant has in himself is impressive. He brushes pressure off like it's nothing.
Tight ball game. Who do you want at the charity stripe? This guy.
Russell feeling it out a bit. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, the leadership skills on display there. Getting it done when it matters most. D'Angelo Russell.
Morant against Russell. And Morant throws it down.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Russell passes to Reid. Russell. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Morant outside. 1:03 left to play here in the 4th. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
I'll tell you what, John Morant just keeps coming at the defense.
So it gets them both, and it's a 5-point game.
Tremendous showing of confidence by getting those two to fall.
Up top, Russell, guarded by Morant. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And another thing you like about Russell, just good size at that lead guard position and makes him a handful to defend inside. Clutch. Those free throws turn this into a one-possession ball game.
Russell against Morant. 35 seconds left in the fourth. Can't get the reverse flush.
Yeah, this isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
You know what? They're focused right now. Every possession has to yield points.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Russell against Morant. Jacks up a three. No good that time. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. That was a fun night of basketball.
The starting lineup.
And Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adam. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point. Now here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
I love the strength shown by Jackson there, refusing to let the defense have the last word.
The kick out to Johnson from outside the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Johnson's got 6.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Suns on D. 4-point game. Outside Payne. The 3.
Well, Booker asserting himself on the defensive end that time. He has good size and enough speed to annoy the opposing scorer.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Well, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him. I've gotten used to Devin Booker putting up huge numbers, so a 40-point game for him feels like another day at the office.
Now here's Jackson. Three-pointer, no good. Outside Booker. Lets the 3 fly. Adams grabs the miss. The Grizzlies have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Well, you talk about Booker's high-powered offense. He's a rare member of the 70-point club with only 5 other players in NBA history. Brent, you got Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, Elgin Baylor, and David Robinson.
Man, B.A., if you could sit down at a table to talk about your 70-point night, I'd like to be a server at that table.
Now here's Morant. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Well, not many times does Adams get his number called for plays like that, but the oop there looked good.
Ball against Morant. The kick out to Johnson. Now Booker. And the Suns get another 3.
He's been a little more selective in shooting threes, has Devin Booker, but man, when he makes one, sometimes he'll open up a can of them.
And here's Morant outside. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Brooks from outside. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
2 minutes.
Morant against Paul. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Jackson for 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Paul. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. For 3, Booker. And the Suns get another 3.
Booker looking to get quick revenge after that score.
Now here's Morant. On the wing, Bane. Pass to Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. To the inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Ayton. And he lays it in on the break.
That's a good job by Ayton making the read and staying aggressive on defense, helping to get that steal.
Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Shoots over Paul. And it's Morant missing. The Suns leading. Booker, pass to Bridges. against Morant. Pass to Johnson. From the arc. And the Suns get another three.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, dominant so far. That's the responsibility of the starters. Now let's see if everybody else who plays in this game makes the same kind of high-level contributions.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back.
The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Suns ahead. They lead by 7. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker on the backcourt. And it's Ayton in at center. That's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Now, he really gets up there. I mean, Devin Booker will surprise you and throw it down. Well, DeAndre Ayton was so valuable in that 2021 playoff run for the Suns. Shot over 65% the entire postseason on their way to that NBA Finals appearance.
But the reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Outside Johnson. Booker finds Johnson. Outside for Booker. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one. And the former 1-1, the first overall draft pick. Ayton, he's just a different matchup.
That size BA and that great touch around the rim. He runs the floor. He's a big presence down there. You just don't see a ton of centers like him around this league like you once did in the 80s and early 90s. Ayton's game presents a pretty hefty matchup issue.
Outside Morant. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Just 5 on the clock. And he's going for the lob. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Well, tough to stick with Steven Adams on that play. Great at diving into the open space after the massive screen.
Booker fires from way outside. Adams grabs the miss. Memphis trailing here. Back to Payne. From deep. Here's Jackson. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. Jackson's gotten 4 this quarter.
Finishing through contact. Jackson's showing why a 6'11 guy with real shooting ability is so dangerous.
Paul, shot is off.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brooks. Well, you ask any team executive, they're all looking for the next Giannis. The problem is there aren't many like Giannis.
That is so true, B.A. Good luck with that, team executives. But reality, look, with the way the NBA game has evolved, positionless basketball is what it's all about. You combine that with size, skill, and talent, that's a dangerous combination, and that's what every team needs.
Jackson gets the bucket.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Booker against Brooks. Outside Morant. The 3 is up. Nails it from beyond the arc. Morant's got 6 points.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
A nice shot by Booker.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Great open look there. He's got 9.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Here's Booker. He's got 17. 4-3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Outside for Moran. Shoots over Paul. Morant missing again.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Bridges passes to Johnson. This one for 3. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. Brooks outside. Adams with a screen on Bridges. And it's Brooks missing. Pass to Johnson. Fires the 3. Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight.
Your Suns, 33. The Grizzlies, 30.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. They've got Xavier Tillman. John Conchar is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Green, and it's Aldama in at the power forward position. Here's Landale, Lee on the wing. And here's Sharic for 3. Knocks down the triple. Sharic has got his first 3 points of the game.
Sharic playing confident now. There was no hesitation that time.
After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous. And this team really came together in a hurry. And they're going to be a force for the next few years to come.
Here's Conchar. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. The Suns leading. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pure from three-point range. Sharic has got 6 here in the quarter.
Sharic needs to continue to keep drilling that three-point shot. He's going to open up a lot of offense.
Pass to Conchar. Here's Aldama. Outside Jones. He shoots it. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down. Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Pass to Conchar. Here's the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Conchar's got 5 now.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Here's Shaman, defended by Jones. Here's Landale. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Aldama. Wing shot on the way. The rebound by Shaman.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down. But when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Tillman in the post. Jones from outside. The Suns clear it. 1:58 left in the third. Throws it up high.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. Jones with the ball. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Pass to Aldama. Outside Jones. Here's Conchar. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Aldama. The three-pointer off the mark. The Suns have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Sharic finds Crowder. Let's go with a three. Can't get it to drop. And Memphis taking it the other way now. Here's Conchar. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
On the wing, Green. 40 seconds left to play in the third. Jones' shot is good.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Pass to Sharic. Aldama grabs a board. Memphis has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And he's good on the second. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Shamet, defended by Jones. Shamet, no good. And here is Green. For the lead. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was the choice, because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Booker fires from way outside. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
And Booker heating up like this, it's going to lift the confidence of the entire team when he gets it going offensively.
Morant finds Jackson. On the wing, Bain. Jackson, the screen. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Johnson. Here's a 3 from Paul. Keeps it alive. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for Phoenix?
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
Brooks from outside. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Bridges. There's the drive. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Suns lead by 6.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
Moran against Paul. Jackson right side. Over Johnson. Jackson can't get it to go. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Left side Booker. Outside Johnson. Off target from outside. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Yeah, just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Here's Paul. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Out to Bridges. Outside Booker. Outside Paul. Stolen by Bain. Now Jackson. Outside for Brooks. And stolen by Bridges. And the Suns pushing it up now. Launches it. And Johnson is good for three.
So he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Outside Morant. Into the lane. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense. The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
And the basket by Bridges.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point.
Jackson down low. Johnson on him. And the dunk by Jackson.
What a night for Jackson so far. This could be the level of play we see from him consistently in future seasons.
Ball passes to Aiden. The kick out to Paul. For three, Booker. It's rebounded by Memphis. Now here's Bain. Adams, the pass to Bain. Now here's Brooks. He's guarded by Bridges. And the Suns pushing it up now. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
And here's Morant outside. The shot no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Booker. Pass to Paul. It's Bridges on the wing. 4 on the clock. Adams grabs the miss. And the Grizzlies with possession here. They trail by 6. Morant against Paul. Now here's Bain. Back to Morant. Outside Bain. And stolen by Bridges. Paul drives in. And it's good for 2. And the Suns lead by 8.
Defense is not able to keep up with the speed, really the awareness of Chris Paul that time.
Inside. It's stolen by Johnson. So the Suns win it. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's